Welcome back everyone to day 81 of me shooting a video journal of my day here and posting it on YouTube. And today I was able to finish my 13th book of the year, the little book that beats the market by Joel Greenblatt. And the main takeaway that I got from reading the book was that he formulated a formula that involves buying a company that has high capital return and high earning yield. So from those two parameters, he now got like he did an experiment on 2,500 stock over a 17 years period. And out of those two, he brought the higher ranking ones, like from 1 to 2,500 for high capital return, then 1,000 from 1 to 2,500 of high earning yield. So he brought the ones that had the highest power. Like when you add the ranking of 20 from the left side, from the ranking of 10 from the second, from the right hand side, is from the high capital return to the high yield side. He brought them together and he formed a portfolio of 230 to 50 stock, and he tracked them over a 17 long year period from 1994 to 2004. So when he performed that experiment, although he'd been using the formula, but he performed the experiment to show the long-term view of holding a stock or following the magic formula for a long period of time, and over that 17-year period it has constantly brought that profit. If an individual can just do that and choose the stocks that have high capital return and high yield and only invest in those, he's likely to outperform the market for over a long period of time. Although they say there are some short period of time in which the formula underperform, but given enough time, the formula is able to recover and outperform the market for the remaining period of time, or even from beginning to date. If the average is computed, it will be that the stock portfolio outperformed the market over a period of time. So yeah, I enjoy reading that book, and now I'm entering my 14th book of the year, which is going to be the longest book I have read. It's over 800 pages. The security analysis by Benjamin Graham, and I think David Doodle. Is it Doodle? So that is a book I'll be reading right now. I've actually been looking forward to reading this book since I read The Snowball Effect by Warren Buffett. I didn't know how I was gonna come about reading, but I knew I'll have to read it one of these days. And when I completed my top 30 books from investor like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, Bill Ackman, Ray Dalio, and Jim I think it's Jim Rauber and John C. Bogle. I compiled I asked the AI to share books that they have been recommended by those investors, the top recommended book by each, and after I spit out and arranged them according to how I'm supposed to read them, it brought out security analysis, which I was kind of happy. So right now I'm going to be reading that book for, I think it's going to take me to, I'm trying to make sure that it does not pass 2 weeks. So that's my goal, to read it within 2 weeks. I know I have to understand the terms because I have to read it slowly, but at the same time I'll make sure I don't waste too much time on it, because I'm trying to keep to time on reading 30 books for the first 6 months of 2026. And finally, I talked about my trading yesterday. That's how holding CAT JPY at that long position at that support zone was very wrong. So I closed it in loss, and the subsequent trade was not but just terrible. So I lost good. I went on look. I went on a long on good twice, and I lost the position, which should have been a BTC long, but for one reason or another, I opted for a good. Sorry, which have been a BTC short, but I opted for a good long. So because of what I saw on the chart, and unknowing to me, it was actually on my resistance zone. When I saw that, I was supposed to have cancelled, but I've had this delayed reaction throughout this month, and I said that if I don't trade this portfolio up, I'm going to stop trading for the time being. So I think from now to the 6th of April, I'm not going to take any position on the market. So I'm going to be off the market for a while. I'll only be studying, reading, and doing all I can to prepare myself for the 6th of April, because once I go back, even my profitable my daily log of following my strategy, I actually cancelled because Green Doji have stopped me out multiple times, and my delayed reaction have end me on profitability. If I've had early reaction to most of those Green Doji period, I would have been in a better position, but I did not, and I've seen it multiple times. It does not work. So if I don't, if that alone should have made me restart my daily logs of the days I'm able to keep to my strategy, but everything happened for a reason. So I've cleaned that up, and now my intention going forward is just to keep myself calm, study, do what I'm supposed to do. Then when the 6th of April come, I go back to the market, because March has been torture to my trading. Like I've not actually I've not enjoyed trading at all throughout the month of March. It has been from the second till now. I've been on a downward trend, and because of one mistake that I made, I've been spiraling. I thought I was making the right move, but on in hindsight right now, it was just me just trying to recover my money. So, and I kept taking on trade that my account was not able to trade. I kept on keeping trade that my account should not be on. So this whole things, I think overall I've lost over $100 from just trading alone this month. So it's more than that, but it's not something I expected to lose. So I'm taking a break because of low liquidity, and I don't want to inject any money right now. So just want to be patient, and I'll walk through this period. Yeah, so that's it for my trading. Though it has been a disaster, I know I can recover, and I know my mistake. So the best thing for me is just to prepare myself, restructure my strategy, and know what I'm doing going forward. Because Q1 has, I've had January was bad, February was good, March was a horror show. So April, I'm trying to keep it good, and the whole of Q2, I want to have profitable closing every month. I'm not sure of every week, but at least every month, April, May, June should be profitable in trading. And for me to achieve that, I need to follow my strategy on daily basis. I need to avoid green doji scenario, and I need to run away from those situations because they have caused me pain all the time I stick to them. So yeah, I just accept that going forward, I need to. There's this mentality I had much that going forward, I'll be closing more position than I keep, and I did it. I was profitable, but March I was not able to do it. February I did it perfectly, but March I did not do it. I held on to position longer than I'm supposed to, or I had a position that I was not supposed to. After entering, I saw the sign that I'm not supposed to be in the position, and I kept holding it. So those positions really messed me up. So it's just for me to just do better. I know I can do better. So yeah, I'll just keep on that. So from now to then, just keep reading, studying, and preparing myself mentally, physically, and spiritually for the coming Q2. And it's going to be a profitable quarter for me. That's my goal. So yeah, there's no. I think that's what I wanted to say on today's video journal, and yeah, that's all for today's journal. Thank you all for listening to me spiraling about my day or slash my months. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.